Southampton.
Danny, how are you feeling after that performance? Good to get 3 points, but maybe a performance that could use some improvements.
Yeah, of course. I think I said it to my team today. It was a hard-working victory, not more than less. It's 3 points. I think the first 10 minutes we scored, and then you felt, yeah, we are comfortable, we can carry on, and it feels easy. Then we start to be a little bit, we're not 100% focused in the small details. Our pass quality was not fast enough. Then we slow down. Then we start to be, too far away in our counter pressing. This was also the conceded goal. Near the ball, we were not aggressive and close enough to go into. Then was an easy long ball, and then of course every opponent bring then effort in. We lift them with the 1-1, and then they stay compact in a deeper block, and then you have to break them down. And this is always, you need patience, but you need also to speed up the game in the right moment. And it was then what we couldn't do. We changed then something in the halftime from the positioning to break them a little bit more on the last line. It was then better and better. But finally then the impact player from the bench today helped us, gives us a lift. We know that we have to improve this game, and especially then also I think it was the first time that we really played against a deep block where we have to be a lot of ball possession. They always were then man to man on the last line, and we had then sometimes was 7 against 7 on the last line. We missed the opposite runs, and if you have this and you just stay there on the last line, then it's tough to break them. I think we'll work on this, but all in all, 4 wins in a row. If you asked me 4 weeks ago, I would take them.
Is that the most important thing, that when it is still early in your tenure and the team are still maybe to get going, that you are winning the games despite the fact that the performances maybe aren't where you want them to be?
Yeah, I was not here a couple of weeks ago, but maybe a couple of weeks ago we wouldn't win this game. At the moment we win these games. Of course we can ask about how, but at the moment when I arrived here I said it's important to win games. We do this at the moment. Still space for improvements. This is a good part. Even now, today, new 2 centre backs together. This is also something what you have to develop. They need game minutes. Nedim got today first appearance since I'm arrived, and these are the small steps. We have to grow together as a group. I know it was not the high quality game from our side, but 3 points, and this is most important.
Danny, you're also talking about your traffic light system and guys who can force their way into your plans. Was Nadim coming off the bench? Was that a performance that makes you reassess his standing?
Yeah, at first he got today opportunity. I think he was waiting for this opportunity again since 4 weeks. This is what I said as well. Some players couldn't show. Now they need exactly these moments to show how they can help us. We had a good feeling after the national break when he played there, that he comes with a good mood, with a good spirit. And then against such a opponent, it's good to have him. I think he made good passes as well, very smart. Was a small step for him, a good positive step. And now we have to carry on. I know, and this is also what I can understand, our expectation, our demanding at home against such opponent. We want to dominate, we want to have a lot of goals, but from time to time you have also such games where you just win these games and then you carry on.
And on the flip side, I think a lot of fans, when they saw Taylor Wasgard join the club this summer, were excited about what he could bring the team, but I think it's fair to say he's not really produced. I think, can you explain why you took him off, and do you think he has to show more in the Rangers jersey?
Yeah, for me it was important to have a centre forward and in the box against this block. I think that helps also for Danilo to have a little bit more freedom. That was the more tactical part. And then I decided to take Taylor off. I think he has a big expectation on himself. He had a good impact in the national team. It was a draw, and then when he comes on, they won 4-1. The time will come. I will help him. We will support him, and it will come, of course.
Danny, the team doesn't often get played through in terms of the opponents making chances, but does sometimes look a little bit susceptible to the long ball over the top, and of course the goal came from that today. Is that something that has to start from the front of the team, or is it mainly down at the centre backs?
I think for me it's always about the team work. I think both has to work hard in this direction. I think this is when you speak about we can speak about in both direction. With the ball, if you have a last line and you stay and ask for the ball just on the ground instead of you running in behind, then it's difficult. And in the other direction as well, if you are not consequent in the counter pressing and you allow them to make the long ball, then you have always a 1 against 1, 2 against 1 situation at the last line. And then you know what happens. They have a target player, they bring the body on, they take a free kick, a throw in, and it slows our game down. I think this is for me always about team, in both directions. We speak about a net, a compactness in both directions. This is what I demand from them.
It's positive today, the takeaway of the players that came on at half time and the impact that they were able to make, because with somebody like Miovski, they also gave us something that we were lacking in that first half, which was presence on the last line and somebody making the runs either across or in behind that was missing. So is that the biggest positive, the impact of the players that were able to come on?
The good thing is when you have impact players from the bench, this is always positive. You have if you want the assist and the scorer comes from the bench, that helps. That gives us a good feeling. Today was Nedim and Bojan, they helped us. Next time it's the next one. I think this is important to understand that we have so many games, and even you didn't start, be ready always. I think when you look back now, I subbed always in the halftime players to make exactly this impact. No, it helps. I'm happy for them because that lifts them again up. It's always better you have 20 players with a good self-confidence instead of 12. And for this, we work hard as a group, and we know we want to go forward, make steps, step by step. I think yesterday in the press conference I spoke about the dirty win. Maybe today it was exactly this.
Last one, Ali.
Danny, you highlighted there last night 4 league wins out of 4. Probably one of the principal reasons for that is the 2 saves made by Jack Butland, the penalty kick at Easter Road, and obviously his crucial save today. How important is it that Jack obviously remains focused, particularly in a game like today when he's not got a lot to do?
Yeah, exactly. This is if you want his job. I know you have to be on point. As a goalkeeper, you're right. Save a pen, and today a big chance. It could be also another direction. But I believe if you worked hard as a group, and at the moment we do this, even it was not the nicest football today, but we worked, we run, then you deserve such a moment, and I think this is important to understand.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.